Hi, I'm Jackie Blaze and welcome to one of Natura Homes properties that's in development, where we're about to speak with Jake and Tash, the homeowners, to find out what the process has been like. How have you found working with Natura Homes?
Yeah, I found Natura Homes really great to work with. I know, we knew Danny from one of our family friends, so that's how we got recommended to Natura Homes. And working with Danny and Lucas have been great. I know Danny is very particular with things, so everything that he's done around the house has just been perfect. And
he's just got a really good eye for detail.
Yeah.
And I think when we were first looking at builders, some of the things that we noticed is that a lot of them didn't.
Yeah.
Especially talking with Danny and going through some of his houses and him spotting out some of the detail. We found that looking through other ones, the detail wasn't there and a bit of bodgy work, I guess. So, and even through the build now, like just Danny picks up on things that I don't even have to pick up on. So I just kind of go leave it with Danny and just say, whatever you think's best, Danny, and that's something that you don't get. Usually you have to, look over everything the builder does and, you're scared they're going to be a little bit dodgy and cut corners, but Danny's the total opposite, and that gave us a lot of comfort. And I think when we're looking at builders initially, we're looking back on those decisions we're making now, and we can really see that we picked Danny for that reason, because we kind of trusted him from the get-go, and he hasn't let us down so far. So.
What's the building process been like with Danny and Lucas?
Yeah, sure. I think it's they've got a kind of good arrangement. Like Danny's kind of on the job, where Lucas kind of deals with the administration, like house payments and the loan repayments, that type of thing. Danny's been really good throughout the process. Like he always kind of keeps you updated. Like I regularly get phone calls from him, like probably once or twice a day, just letting us know kind of things that are happening. It's good because I don't feel like I have to chase him. I feel like I've always got missed calls from him. I have to call him back. So Danny's really good like that because he, he's very proactive and
keeps you informed.
Yeah, that's right.
Throughout the process.
Yeah, and like even through our build, we had a bit of a problem with like just loans and things like that. And like Lucas went out of the way to drive all the way out to our mortgage broker to give him all the documents, everything that he needed, which, because we didn't have time to do it, and he was holding things up. So I think they've got a really good kind of system going, and I think Danny, like we deal probably mostly with Danny, and I've found that like people always stress out about the house builds and how stressful it is, but Danny's kind of put me at ease, I think, for that reason, that he's got such a good eye for detail and he's on top of things, so it kind of takes a bit of the stress away from us.
Can you tell me what your favourite feature is about the home?
I think we were both saying before the kitchen, just because it's got like the concrete bench, and then we've got the wood, and then we've done this bulkhead as well, and then we've got a bit of the marble tile splashback, so I think that's probably our favourite one. And then with the black matte tapware and finishes, so yeah. Yeah,
and kind of carried that throughout the house. And it's funny because like one of my favourite features is the bulkhead, and that was actually, that was Danny's idea. I mean, when it comes down to it, when your favourite things in a house is something suggested by your builder, and not us, I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And what do you love most about working with Natura Homes?
They're just easy.
Easy to work with.
Yeah.
We know that we can trust them. Yeah, like Jake was saying before, we don't feel like we have to follow up with them on things. Like they're calling us on a daily basis, letting us know the progress, and just everything's been running really smoothly, and I'll definitely recommend them to.
Yeah, and I found too, especially with Danny, there's no kind of, like, he'll be very upfront with the costs. And he'll never kind of go and do something without kind of running it by us, and and I think he also gives us alternatives. So he'll say that, oh look, you could probably do it this way and it might be a bit cheaper, or I mean, I think that builds trust really quickly when you know that you can kind of rely on them to kind of give you alternatives and cheaper ways of doing things.
Yeah, definitely.